Eine Katze. Ich habe eine Katze gehört. Da war noch eine Katze. Mit der bin ich total bescheuert. Da, wo ist sie?
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Oh, hoppala. Ich muss ja auch noch was machen.
I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room. Edie knit me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones. Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him. Her room was like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune.
Weiter.
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johann. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Okay. Anscheinend haben sie also einen Fluch.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Aber dafür hat die
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Dafür hat die Großmutter aber ganz schön lange überlebt, würde ich sagen.
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Sogar 90 wurde sie.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
Aber wo ist denn jetzt die Katze? Jesus Christ. Oh mein Gott. Was zur Hölle?
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
Boah, ist das schrecklich.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look.
Check ich das
It isn't
jetzt?
in the cupboard.
Okay.
It's hidden in this book.
Ah. Okay.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Kann ich mir die angucken? Nee, ne? Nö. Also ich muss schon sagen, die Zimmer sind eigentlich schon geil gemacht, so teilweise. Also. Wieso hat er eine Kamera vor seinem Bett stehen? Okay. Okay, entweder waren es Zwillinge oder Geschwister. Einfach. Nur.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin.
Ah, okay.
And that he never talked about him. I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Oh Gott.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did.
Okay.
At Barbara's funeral, we swore he'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Oh nö, jetzt hör mal auf, ey.
Calvin, dinner's ready. Coming.
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Calvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up.
Ich mag das nicht.
Then maybe he'd still be here. But I
Oh my
didn't.
God.
I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Oh.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Okay. Er hat sich umgebracht. Kein Problem. Haben sich alle da umgebracht in der Familie?
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Das ist krank. Makalpis alle. Okay, der eine hat sich umgebracht.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Alter, ich hatte das ganze Zimmer abgeriegelt dann. Okay. Gut.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Die Raupe Nimmersatt. Wie hieß es nochmal? Aber kann ich bitte auch so ein Haus haben mit ganz vielen Verstecken und so? Schon ganz cool eigentlich. Voll krass.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Habe ich das jetzt richtig gesehen? Alter. Oh mein Gott, ich dachte, das wäre so eine Puppe. Kopflose Puppe. Okay, kein Problem.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star. I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Das ist eigentlich alles voller diesen Film und so. Barbara Street. Okay.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Das überraschende Ende der Barbara Finch.
With another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch.
Ja, die Quarantäne könnte man hier aushalten, stimmt. Oh, man kennt es im Weg.
Famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick,
Oh mein Gott, ich kenne
was
das.
about to demonstrate when...
Oh, ich hab's echt schon woanders gesehen,
was a great
scheiße.
scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also,
You're
I
right.
loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later,
Oh, ich habe mich lang genug gedreht.
returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Das ist Michael Myers Musik, oder? Das ist Michael Myers Musik, oder?
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Oh, ich will das nicht.
gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Was sind das denn für Puppen? Oh, lecke mich am Arsch, ich will das nicht machen. Leck mich am Arsch. Leck mich am Arsch.
Oh dear!
Oh je. Bumm.
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Oh, das ist doch Michael Myers, oder? Also die Musik.
Walter, are you there?
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hookman, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. And he was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Ja, scheiße.
Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
Achso, da.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
Okay, und jetzt? Nee.
Ollie's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges grow.
Oh mein Gott. Muss ich den jetzt hauen?
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Sag mal, Genetik, du hast gesagt, das ist kein Horror.
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
Hier? Kann ich hier hoch?
Someone at the door was dying to speak to young Barbara.
Kann ich nicht rausgucken? Hallo?
At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
Oh je.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on
Adventure.
who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear.
Ugh.
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Okay.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Alles klar. So, wir brauchen noch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10. Was war das? Das ist alles Adventure. Das ist kein Horrorspiel. Das ist alles Adventure. Kein Horror.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Aber das Ohr war doch nicht da, als wir daran gedreht haben. Wo war die denn nochmal? War die unten? Ja, ne? Da. Tada! Ich hasse Color. Kann ich hier Stromkasten? Licht? Ist ja gar nicht so schlimm.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot. I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages. I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
Ja, na klar mache ich es in den Kühlschrank auf. Warum nicht? Ist kein Problem.
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Alter, was ist das für ein Haus, bitte? Was zur Hölle? Ich sehe nichts.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could. If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Okay. Cool. Interessant. Oh, der wurde aber alt. Der hat sich nicht umgebracht. Nicht witzig.